So this is the story of how I grew to be a believer in God. Most of my life I was not a believer. I wouldn't say I wasn't not a believer, but I didn't seek God. I would go to church to make my parents happy, and that was about it. I wasn't a huge fan of organized religion. I just felt like it was a means of control, and, I didn't really understand why I believed what I believed in. It was just I was told what to believe in, and I didn't really like it. Where things took a turn for the better for me is I read a book called Think and Grow Rich. I really don't know why it encouraged me to start seeking God, but it did. And I started reading my Bible every single day, praying and meditating every single day. And this is one of the most powerful things that you can do to start developing a relationship with God, because it teaches you how to listen. So many people say, "Oh, my prayers are never answered. Oh, I pray and nothing ever gets answered." A lot of it comes from us not knowing how to listen, which you can learn through meditation, but it also comes from all the noise in our day-to-day life, our headphones in our ears, the TV on, the social media. All of it drowns out our thoughts. You need to learn how to be comfortable with your own thoughts. And so when I started to be comfortable with my own thoughts, and I started seeking truth and wisdom through my prayers, they would be answered. And because I knew how to listen. And what happens when you meditate a lot is you become you put yourself more in a meditative state. So you are far more aware of your thoughts, good and bad. And you can change a lot of your beliefs just from becoming aware of your thoughts in your head. But a lot of your prayers and what you're looking for does get answered. You just don't know how to listen. And so for most of my life, I struggled with drugs and alcohol, and I never thought that I would break free from it. And about a year after finding God, I conquered them both. And though he does not hand these things to you, he guides you and he shows you from within that you do have the strength. He just guides you. And, there's many other stories that I have, but these are the two most recent that have really made me become a believer. And he continues to guide me every single day as I become a business owner and in life. He is my greatest mentor. And so I would encourage you to, maybe if you're struggling with a relationship with God or feeling God on a day-to-day basis, give this a try. Let me know what you think.